you mad again.
That's okay. Good afternoon, and we are back live once again from the MiParaon right here in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan at the Queta Casino. And I tell you, it is now hopping and mad in here, and this is what we love to see. Amazing crowds, amazing people, and right now, no different. I got to meet another beautiful lady all the way from Arizona.
All the way from Arizona.
And coming all the way to cold Michigan.
Surface of the sun to Igloo Land.
This is Rita, and she is part of the AZ Ghost Adventure group.
I am actually owner-operator of AZ Ghost Adventures.
That's even better.
It is better. It is better. I get to decide what equipment we can buy.
Oh, and there is a lot of amazing equipment out there. And I'm sure you've been walking around here and seeing some of the amazing equipment.
It is amazing.
So what brings you to the MiParaon?
Well, I'm originally from the Midwest, Matt, and Matt.
That's okay.
Once I have a name in my head for somebody, that's your name. So
maybe somebody from the other side is trying to contact you. His name is Matt.
Yeah.
You know, I can be called anything. Just don't call me late for dinner.
I'm originally from the Midwest. I'm from Chicago, and my husband is from Detroit, and we now live in Arizona by way of many states in between. And I've always wanted to come to this Miparacon. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about it. My great friend, and I'll say our regional, what would we call you, regional spokesperson, Anita, has been trying to get me to come here forever. And I finally get to come here. And I'm a little sad, though. It's a little bittersweet. It's the last one, I understand.
Absolutely. You know, but we never know what the future is going to hold. But Brad and Tim and all the Upers team, they've done a spectacular job. Like, this is the 14th annual. I mean, they've been really doing this for 15 years. COVID had an effect on that number 15 coming alive. But like I said, it has been such an amazing, the family, the feel, the atmosphere. And I said, I love this because it's the 3 days out of the weekend. I get to feel normal. Yes, folks, I said normal.
I totally understand. And I'll tell you, I am incredibly impressed by what has gone on here. It is a well organized event. I understand they're also advertising the next one is for the Missouri Miparacon next year, which we'll be attending. And it's in February. Yikes, snow. But I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on. I've just had too good of a time. I've made a lot of new friends here. Worked with a lot of small businesses, which my heart goes out to, since I'm one of them. And it's been really good.
So, what got you into the paranormal?
Well, as we were talking, you, like I, have experienced paranormal since I was a child. Since as far back as I can remember, lights on and off, seeing full-bodied apparitions, shadow people, things moving around. And, you know, back then when we were younger, when I guess wheels were still made of concrete, like the Flintstone age, we didn't talk about it that much.
Right, yeah.
It was a scary thing. I mean, when you're a young child, you're used to it. It's like your imaginary friend, but it's not an imaginary friend. And then as you get a little bit older, you realize people aren't experiencing those things. And I really held back on it. And in fact, I was talking with Jason from TAPS last night, and I told him, I said, I really want to thank you because you came out with your show. I was in, my younger 20s, and I was like, yeah, there are people out there like that. His show really normalized it for us. And then I was able to speak with people and discuss it openly and really delve into it.
Yes.
Not be afraid of it, but why is this happening to me?
Right.
And I really do feel that not everyone experiences the paranormal, but those that do perhaps have a mission statement. And my mission statement is to go to different locations and connect with these spirits and find out what their story is. Because their story is just as important still as our story is.
Right. Absolutely. It's always finding your way and why things happen and help you understand by listening to other people. And also at the same time, their experiences will help you into growing. And it's great that we can come here to an event like the MiParaon and openly talk about and not have people look at you like you're weird.
Oh, we are a little weird.
But yeah, we wear weird as a pride of honor here.
That's
But it's a judgment free. Nobody thinks anything less of it. Usually when you tell people that you've looked for ghosts or you've had a paranormal experience, they get a jump back, but then they're like, wow, and then they always have a story of their own.
exactly. So being able to put that out there, I have so many people that say, well, I really don't believe, but I did have this experience.
Right.
Oh, now that I think about it, I had that experience happen also, and I had this, and I had that, and it's like, okay, well, let's explore it. And we host paranormal investigations. We're mainly based out of Globe, Miami, and Oracle, Arizona, but we do throughout Arizona. And we have so many people that come on our investigations, our guest investigators, I like to call them, because when you're on my investigation, you are an investigator just like I am.
Absolutely.
And so many that come as skeptics, or they're like, why are these things happening to me? And they leave with a much greater knowledge, and they're not afraid, especially if they have abilities. They're
Right.
not afraid of it anymore. We had an investigation at Acadia Ranch in Oracle, Arizona, old TV sanatorium, and a family, 3 generations came in to investigate with us, and all 3 generations had abilities, but they were all afraid to talk with each other about it.
Right.
And when they left, they were like, "Oh my gosh, this is what we have. This is what we're working with."
Right.
And we were, fortunately, we could set them up also with a very reputable psychic medium. And, here maybe they can help you round out what you're doing, or you can certainly contact us. Come on some more investigations if you want. And learn. It's all a learning process. I didn't at day one be like, oh, I know exactly what to do. It's
Right.
always a learning process.
Absolutely. And we've talked about this many times on the show. Nobody in this field is an expert. You've talked to people that are on the shows and are doing it. Even them themselves will say, I'm not an expert. They still learn. And that is what this field is about, is being open-minded, learning, and always taking in everything that's happening to you. And it's good that teams are out there opening up their doors, taking people on investigations. You're going to spark something in somebody, and somebody's going to find themselves and not be so worried about, ooh, just because I like ghosts, am I going to be thought of? No, you know what? There's many paranormal communities, brothers and sisters out there. We support each and everybody who is in this field, doing it for passion and doing it to learn about why things happen to us. If somebody in the Arizona area wanted to reach out to your team, they're experiencing something, what is the best way to get a hold of you guys?
So we have actually 3 Facebook sites. Our main one is AZ Ghost Adventures. That is so hard to remember, kind of like your name.
Absolutely.
And then we also have a site that we put out so people could post their evidence or questions or comments, and that's our AZ Ghost Adventures evidence and discussion page.
Okay.
And then we have a sister site, Arizona Hauntings and the Supernatural. So you can contact us through any of those sites. I recommend the first 2 because I'm on those constantly. We're also on TikTok, AZ Ghost Adventures, Instagram, at AZ Ghost Adventures. And I want everyone to remember, we have something that we call a paraphilosophy. Everyone experiences the paranormal differently. That is one of our paraphilosophies. And so you may experience it differently than I do, than my friend Anita does, that all these people in this room, how they experience it. There really isn't a wrong way.
No, absolutely. There is no wrong way to experience the paranormal, and your experience is unique to you because you were meant to have them that way. So thank you so much, Rita, for being here. We're glad you made it to Michigan. We're glad you are a part of the 14th annual MiParaon. And folks, stay tuned. We are going to come back with some more amazing guests, and you never know who's going to pop up next. So in the meantime, and in between time, we say is happy hauntings.
And keep it creepy.